What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bev Boys, your one-stop shop for all your energy drink reviews and performance talks. I'm Christian,
I'm Brian.
and we are the Bev Boys. And today, I feel like we have a special moment. As you know, like we haven't been on the same in the same country. Now we are, but for a while we weren't, and so we haven't really been able to get the same energy drink at the same time to try it out. But today, that streak comes to an end. We get the bum cream soda flavor. We've been talking about this. It just came out not too long ago. Um, True transparency, we both have had it a little bit, not a ton. I had it on my drive over here to Arizona, so that was a few weeks ago.
I had a couple yesterday.
Yeah, Brian sampled a little yesterday. But yeah, Bum Energy. Obviously, they've been banging with the flavors. Super good. I'd say I've tried about half of them. I know you've tried a little bit more. I still haven't tried I want to try the grape and the Dr. Bum. I still haven't got my hands on that. But the
Grape
cola is
really
really
good.
good. The root beer is good. The iced tea lemonade's fire. So
Even like the old flavors that they first came out with when they first started with the little chubby stub cans, like cherry slush, the orange
Champions
kind of like
Vitality.
Fanta, yeah,
Yeah.
the lemon lime.
Yeah. Yeah. So super excited for this one. And then we got a little bit of a different type of episode. We're gonna do, obviously we're big on rankings, but we're gonna kind of make that the theme of the show. We're gonna hit up some of our favorite energy drinks, rank them on a tier list, and then probably do the same with some gym equipment as well. So
Should be a good time.
This will be kind of just like a bros episode.
We're trying to bro down.
Facts. Without further ado, though, should we pop that top?
Let's pop that top. I can just smell I can smell the cream.
What do you mean by that?
Like that, like real strong, like. So for anyone who hasn't had cream soda, it's hard to describe because it's not vanilla.
No.
It's like a sweet cream, almost like the scent of like a Cool Whip,
Yeah, it's like
but as a flavor. It's so good.
man, that's good. Like
That's light.
like the root beer is so good. I think that's probably still my favorite, but this is close for me.
My
I think it just
favorite,
comes down to if you like cream soda or root beer more.
yeah. My favorite is still gonna be the iced tea lemonade. That's goated.
Yeah, that one's a banger.
That one is a fucking banger. I love the bum iced tea lemonade. This is one of those ones where I think it's like this and root beer were 1A and 2A, 2B, to where it's like if I want root beer that day, I'm just gonna get the root beer. If I want cream soda, but like I don't know. Off the rip, it's that good. I don't know if I could distinguish like a champion between the two of them. Now, I'm sitting on the fence so hard between this before the end of the show that the fucking wood's probably going to come out of my mouth, but pause.
Man, we're starting off hot with the sus comments.
Yeah, but this is so good.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, the cream soda bum is very good. Yeah, nice and smooth. These are pretty. It's interesting. Like I see a big discrepancy in price from these from store to store because you can get these on Amazon for like $24 for a 12-pack, which is really good. But then I
Vitamin
go
Shop's
into
like
Vitamin
30.
Shop. Yeah, and then I go into Vitamin Shop and I just bought a single can and it was like over $3. Which is
Yeah,
kind of par for the course if you're buying a single can. But like
for a
the
case.
the discrepancy between like it's weird because you can buy a 3D single at Vitamin Shop for like $2, but then you want to buy a Jocko and it's like $3.59. It's crazy.
I'm gonna bite my tongue for not a great energy drink.
for not the best energy drink in our opinion. So it's weird.
Yeah, let me. I'm pulling up Amazoner here. 23.28. You can buy.
Yeah, that's a steal.
And they have so I'm looking, they got root beer, Dr. Bomb, which is it's more like a Mr. Pibb, but I do love Mr. Pibb, so I'm not gonna hate it. I do like the Dr. Bum. The peach mango, that's like one I haven't tried, but you can also get, of course, the like cola, cherry cola, all the flavors. The blueberry lemonade, which is really good. Which oddly enough, the blueberry lemonade, the only place I've been able to find that is Dick's Sporting Goods.
Really?
Like I haven't been able to find it at a vitamin shop or a gas station or anything, but I found it at a fucking Dick's Sporting Goods, and like they had like a cooler right by the checkout, but not like a giant massive drink cooler. It was literally like like when people have like the little like beer cooler in their garages, Midwest shout out, but like just a
Wow.
little tiny one. It was like in that, very similar to the old mini fridge that I had at when we had the studio. It was like that big.
Wow.
There's a pina colada now as well, which I'm not a big pina colada guy because I don't really love coconut in like a drink. We of course have to try it. Iced tea lemonade, goated flavor, grape. I gassed an entire case of those. I think in like 8 days. Cola's really good. Cream soda, of course. Cherry frost, amazing. Citrus burst. It's like their lemon lime Sprite one. I'm not a Sprite guy, and I'm gonna catch a lot of hate for that. I do like that Sprite flavor though. And then they have like a strawberry lemonade that's like it's called Harder to Kill, which is also very good. I think we have to have an uncomfortable conversation right now before we start this.
I'm for it.
The uncom I mean, I'm just gonna say it. This is the two kings of energy drink flavors right now. Is Bum coming for the throne?
Good question. To me, it's tough to compare them just because it's,
So different.
yeah, like the
I want to
discrepancy.
go. I want to go on just flavors alone. Flavors alone. Let's not consider the fact that Ghost is a heavier dosed formula and a 16-ounce can. You make those two things equal, right? Because you have the other thing you have to consider too is that like if you can buy a case of Bum for $23, even though they're smaller, you could drink two because it's going to equivalent almost to the same price as if you were to get a single case of Ghost at this point, because I think Ghost is like 30, but depending on where you get, again, other kind of discrepancy is like if you go to like vitamin shops, sometimes Ghosts are like $44 a case.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So between just flavors alone, are they coming for the throne?
To me, Ghost
The king.
is still better. I think they have just more flavors overall, although Bum has been adding flavors pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
Um,
That's so good.
Ghost does have the edge because they have a lot of those collabs. I think that gives them a little bit of an edge.
I
But
think
it's also
so.
impressive that I think Bum is doing a really good job with just their own flavor formulations. So credit to
Yeah.
them for that.
There's there's something to be said about being able to bring your own flavor out. And I really like the lane that Bum's kind of gone. I mean, don't get me wrong. You put any flavor of Ghost in front of me, I'm going to drink it. And I'm probably going to drink it in about 1.235 minutes. Um, but there's something to be said about Bum being able to just like get in the lane of we are doing old soda flavors and we're going to kill that. And for me, and like, I mean, I would say obviously for you as well, like growing up, like in the Midwest, like if you're gonna drink an energy drink, you drink a Rockstar, you drink like a White Monster, like, and even then, like as a kid, as like an actual kid, like you weren't drinking that, but sodas were plentiful. Everyone had, uh, either in the basement or in the garage, there was a fridge, or you go over to your grandparents or your uncles, and you go in there, and they just have like all these sodas, and you always had that one family member who would have like cream soda, or they'd have Squirt, or they'd have all the dude. Squirt was so good, the
Squirt,
grapefruit.
yes. RC
But
Cola.
my uncle Randy, shout out that guy. RC Cola, lived by
RC
it.
Cola.
But it's like you go over there and it's like this. They hit your nostalgia factor so hard. Pause. Man, the jokes are loaded in there today. But like snow cone, root beer, Dr. Bum, a grape soda like a grape Fanta or grape Crush. Some of these flavors, like when you consider this on that fact, it's like, man, they're doing something that no one's really getting into those lanes, and they've just cornered it before anybody else could. Like the only other energy drink I think that's really come out with like a cola or a cherry cola was Celsius.
Mhm.
And if you compare like the cola or cherry cola from Bum to the Celsius one, it's night and day. That's drinking an actual like cola versus basically a flat drink. That's like,
Yeah.
hey, there's a little bit of cherry in there if you get to the bottom. So to me, it's just like I think there isn't. I don't know if Bum is, and again, it's a different lane too because it's not as high dosed. It's not a 16-ounce can. It's definitely more so like I need a little pick me up with a little bit of nootropic in there.
It's a good
So that
secondary energy drink.
almost like yeah, it's
Or
like
like
when you're
afternoon, you've already had like a heavy hitter or like a couple coffees, and then you're at that like you're at the end of the time where you want to like consume caffeine if you care about your sleep, or maybe you don't. Like it's a little like early afternoon. You're like, I need a little
yeah
something, but I don't want to rip 300
yeah
to the dome. Let me get a bum. It's like that or like a little cup of coffee. That's how I view it. That's how a
yeah
caffeine addict views it. You have like your primary like heavy hitter. You do it like early in the day, and then like little pick you up like in the afternoon because like you want to still kind of like act like you care about sleep and shit like that. So you grab a bum instead of another rain or
yeah.
ghost.
But I think there's something to be said about that Bum is like it's really solidified itself up there.
Yeah, I agree.
But I guess without further ado, should we get to ranking here?
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
So we were able to. I didn't curate this list. I was able to actually find one, which ended my search to have to go collect 37 pictures of energy drink cans. Which, ironically enough, I have in my camera roll somewhere, but I don't know what. But so if I share my screen here, let me just share my screen here. We have a nice little ranking and a collection of energy drinks for us. And let me get into this on this side. If you look at my screen, we have
Let's
a
go.
bunch of drinks down here, and we do have a little bit of a ranking. Now, one thing I will say is we have our S, our A, our B, our C. After C, it is who the fuck approved this. After who the fuck approved this,
Is that again?
I
Or
think I'm gonna change that, and it's
what demon thought this was good?
yes. So S A B C. Who the fuck approved this, and what demon thought this was good? If you want, I think we should just. So we have Monster on here. Obviously, looks like a little bit of Starbucks, some Red Bull flavors. Obviously, our Ghost cans. We have Rain. I see like an OG Rain flavor that
Ooh,
we are fans of. Bang energy drinks, and
OG
now for the
3D.
we have OG 3D and then some Rise. I want to ask this: do you want to go OG 3D or do you want to judge them based off of their new counterparts? I don't mind either way, but I feel like we should settle that debate before we get into the next.
Let's let's go the new just because that's what's available now. I don't want to give people
Yeah,
information about shit that you can't even get your hands on anymore.
fair
Let's make
enough.
this somewhat practical for however practical it can be for
I
ranking an
like it.
energy drink list.
I like it. So we have the
What what is that?
this is the Monster. Uh, okay, I gotta move that down out of the way. some of these are a little bit wonky here. But let's just go. Let's start from here. White Monster.
Okay. Okay. That's a good one to start with.
I feel like, without a doubt, just from it being the grandfather of it all, it's got to be an S tier.
Yeah, it's non-negotiable for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm popping it up here just so I can get it up there. But White Monster has to be up there. That is for sure. If we kind of go down a little bit, we have I think this is the rosé flavor.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
I don't hate the rosé flavor. It's a pink grapefruit, kind of like a hint of like strawberry in there, but it doesn't wow me. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, to me it's like C, to be honest.
I was
Like
gonna,
on the border of B, but like probably C.
like
C tier.
it's in between these, but I think more often than
Which
not, you're like,
yeah, if you have to ask, it's probably the lower one. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I agree. We have that, like, the ultra red, which I'm not gonna lie, I do not like fruit punch.
Yeah, fruit punch is tough to do in an energy drink. I might even put that in like who the fuck approved this, to be honest.
That's where I was thinking. That's
Which
what I
is
was
tough
thinking.
to do for a Monster Ultra because they're usually all pretty solid.
Pretty good. Yeah.
There's been some not so good ones there. I think I see another one later on this list that is probably going to go there.
Oh God. We have it's like the ultra green, which is like the kiwi apple kind of flavor.
Dude, I kind of like that one.
I do too. I'm thinking either A or B tier.
I'm thinking B just because of the formula, and it just doesn't have that clout that the White Monster has. But the flavor is A. The formula brings it down. Exception to the rule is the White Monster, obviously.
Yeah, like you can't unsee
like
that
you can't disrespect the OG.
You're gonna hate me for this. This is where we're gonna have an argument. It's that pineapple flavor, that ultra gold, and I like it and you don't.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, which is weird because I feel like you didn't like. I guess you don't like pina colada, but when it's just pineapple, where would you put that?
I would go B tier because I think the flavor's very good. Yeah, see, this is where we're going to argue. See, I would go B tier because I think the flavor's really good. But you can't go A because it doesn't have the formula. And it's not quite S because it's not universally loved. In fact, a lot of people hate this drink.
Yeah. It's like this one and like the black Monster Ultra.
Yeah. Which I also did like the black Monster Ultra.
God, that's wild. That's crazy takes. Yeah, for me, that's going to like who the fuck approved this, low key.
Should we meet in the middle and go C?
It was C tier. Yeah, I feel like we have to. It's relationships all about compromise. You're on this Boys TV.
This one I think is we're gonna argue with. It's the ultra mango, and I hate it.
Yeah, and I kind of like it. I would still probably go C tier though, to be honest. It's not
because I think you're gonna go B, and I'm gonna go who the fuck approved this.
Yeah, and it's not as good as the kiwi one to me. God, there's so many Monster Ultra flavors.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna skip ahead here because this is like I'm gonna do the Monster Ultra flavors. The Monster Ultra Blue. This
is a newer one. I'm not even sure I've had this one.
This is the old one. So the original three was like Ultra White, Ultra Blue, and then Ultra Red.
That's right. Okay, I remember this now.
Part of me really wants to go A tier right here with the Ultra Blue. This helped start all of the blue energy drinks. Like Blue 3D came from Blue Monster. Shout out Max Tuning. He used to love the Blue Monster. It really kicked off like a lot of the craze with blue energy drinks. And I think it's fantastic. You can't find it anywhere now. I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but I used to love it. Like that was like when I was like working for my dad, it would be like, I'm going to go Blue Monster today. Next day it was like White Monster, then Blue Monster, then White. Was that signaling a flag on the play?
No, just trying to get the lights to turn back on.
I would go A because of the historical significance of the Blue Monster.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I feel like I've had it before for sure. I don't remember it a whole lot. I don't remember like hating it though. I remember not liking the red one.
Yeah, the red one was terrible.
Yeah.
We have a double here, so I'm just gonna leave this one out. I'm gonna shift it down to the bottom. I'm just going to shift it down to the bottom. We do have the purple, which I'm a big fan of the purple.
Yeah, I like
Matt,
the purple is probably my second favorite behind the white, to be honest with
so
you.
do we get purple in the A tier? I remember when you and Matt shared an office, we would constantly go to Circle K and we would go white, purple, and green,
Yep.
and we'd pick up 3. Matt Law Jones, that's our boy. And we would just basically say, whichever one you want, I'm going to take the other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this has got to be in that A tier.
Yeah, I'm with you. I approve.
I approve. Do we keep going on the monsters or we switch up a little bit here and get something else on the board?
Let's get something else on the board. I don't want to
just
like
work our way
probably
through monsters.
Yeah. I'm getting like a repeatability bias. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Let's work our way to some coffee flavors, and that's
This
the
is where it
Starbucks
gets-
triple shots.
Okay, I'm not even.
We've talked about this, the Starbucks energy drinks and the triple shots and everything. We both are an avid fan of like the Black Nitro cold brew cans.
Yep.
This is not the Black Nitro cold brew cans. This is like 180 milligrams of caffeine and a ton of like creamer or mocha chocolate milk flavor.
Yeah. Equal part sugar and coffee, essentially.
I'm thinking either who the fuck approved this or what demon thought this was good.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that's fine with me. I feel like Starbucks just gotta like.
I feel like they both got to go there. Because the triple shot at least has triple shot. This is a double shot right here. That's even worse.
Yeah. That's tough.
So that's where I'm kind of at on that. Now, I mean, what moved right up into that spot was Red Bull. We could probably
Original and sugar free. Okay.
original. My first thought with original is C,
Yeah, I think C for sure.
but
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the. I'm not a huge fan
Sugar-free?
of the original Red Bull flavor in general. So
do we do something that startles the industry right now? I'm gonna do this, and I want your commentary as I do this. And then
he's going pretty low. Who the fuck approved this? And then slightly a C tier for the sugar free. Yeah, I would say it's definitely not industry like consensus opinion, but personally,
they just don't do it for me. There's not enough caffeine.
Like, there's not enough caffeine. They're super expensive. Like
they're 8 ounces.
Yeah, they're 8 ounces and still like over $3.
And it's an okay flavor. It's okay.
It's really not. It's nothing special. Some of their like seasonal flavors pretty solid.
Yeah,
but that's not what we're talking about.
Let's work to 3D. So now, and we're gonna go off the new counterparts. So technically, red is kind of out.
Yeah, they don't.
This used to be their fruit punch flavor. We're gonna treat the grape as the grape watermelon.
Ooh.
The blueberry mist, and then the strawberry lemonade, and then the bomb pop kind of flavor.
Okay.
Grape watermelon. I think it's really sweet. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's. I think it's really sweet. I know you like it.
Yeah, I'm more of a sweet guy. You're more of like a tart guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it in, especially with the price. I know the formula is pretty simple,
but the price is incredible.
Yeah, like I would put that thing in like. It's got to be A or B for me, for sure.
I would say B for me. It's good. The price is great. It's just a little sweet.
Okay, we got to go B then.
Now, if we go like this is technically the silver can, so this would be strawberry lemonade.
Yeah,
the strawberry lemonade I think is really good, and at that price, at $2 a can for 200 milligrams of caffeine, I would say it's got to go A or B. But if we gave the grape watermelon a B, I would go A. But for you,
I'm thinking the opposite. I like the grape watermelon better than the.
So I think it's got to go B tier. It's got to go B tier.
Mm-hmm.
Now this I would say like the blue 3D, which is now blueberry mist. I think that's the best 3D flavor.
Okay, I haven't had that one yet, so I'll let you make the call on that one.
I'm gonna go A tier. Strictly off that. And then the last one that we have, basically that's equivalent on this list, would be the bomb pop flavor.
Yeah, I haven't had the new one. I've had the old.
The old one.
feel like all the
Lip-
bomb pop flavors are kind of the same, to be honest.
Yeah. I feel like it's a flavor I feel like that everybody just loves, and I'm just kind of out on it.
Yeah. Like I had
You
one
know?
of the Ghost America Pop ones, and I was like, okay, it's not
Doesn't
something
wow
special.
me.
Yeah, for me it'd be like C, like pretty average. Like it's not bad.
I
Like
agree
I'm
with
not
you.
thinking it's bad, but it's just very mid, which is
I
almost
think
worse than just being bad.
yeah, because it's like you're not like you don't have any strong feelings about it.
Yeah, you're gonna forget about that one.
All right, should we do some Rise here?
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I haven't had a ton of these flavors, but like
We've done some of these before though. The Country Time Lemonade.
lemonade. The lemonade is good. I like the lemonade.
So Rise has a pretty strong formula. I'm thinking A or B here.
I don't know why. Like, if it's just I don't have access. I haven't had a lot of access to Rise. Like, I don't pick it up very often.
Mm-hmm.
I usually never pick Rise over like Ghost if I'm gonna get like maybe if I'm getting a
That's
single
fair.
can.
That's fair.
Like I never. So that's to me. It's got to be B. Like I don't.
Okay.
It's not bad. Maybe I'm just hating, or maybe I'm just not like. I need to have more Rise, but
That's fair. That's fair.
but the lemonade is good. What else we got for flavors there?
We have the Kool-Aid, which the Rise Kool-Aid, the tropical Kool-Aid flavor is really good.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. I feel like I've had some sort of Kool-Aid flavor. It would have had to be Rise. The only one I'd see, I know I've had the green sour punch straws, which I don't know if that's that green one or not, but
This green one right here. So I think this is Kool-Aid. This is their like Baja Burst flavor.
okay.
This is the Ring Pop. I'm not entirely sure on what one of these two is the Smarties flavor, and the other one is like another candy that I don't know.
Yeah, I've only had like a couple of these. I want to say I've had the Kool-Aid.
We had the Kool-Aid on the show.
Yeah, and I feel like I had it. Like I know Greg, shout out Greg Torcaso, friend of the show. He was big on like the Rise flavors.
Yeah.
So
I want to go either S or A for the Kool-Aid. I'm going to be honest with you.
all right, your choice, King.
We don't have anything in the S tier, and I really like that Kool-Aid flavor. As a non-fruit punch guy, I like that Kool-Aid flavor.
Okay.
I feel like that deserves that bump. Now, I think we're going to start to see some of these things get bumped up into the S tier as we kind of go down this list with what's left. But we're also going to get a lot of what Demon thought this was good.
Yeah, there's some shitters left on this list as well.
Yeah, we've hit a lot of the middle ground.
Yep. Which hey, that's the bell curve right there. You know, you're gonna have a
That
lot.
this
of
is
people.
this
Most
is
people are
the
average. Most
this is
kids
the
are
actual
average.
bell curve.
I mean, science. What are you talking about?
So let's hop around. I have an S tier in my head right now that I'm going to click on, and my mouse is close to it, and it is the Cherry Limeade Ghost.
Yep,
I think that's
confirm it.
S tier. That
Yep,
has to
confirm
be
it.
S tier.
Confirm it. Yeah.
Another S tier that I think we both love and we both wish would come back.
I know what you're doing. Yes.
The
Lemonhead
lemon-
rain.
Oh my God! Please, Rain, if you're listening, if anyone in their marketing or anyone in their product is listening to this, bring back that lemon head. That was an unreal flavor. So good. Give me a call out here. Give me a call out.
Let's go. Bro, you know another goated rain that I don't see on here is the white gummy bear.
That is
kind of
yeah.
upset. You know another one that I think is in the A tier for me, rain wise, is the Razzleberry, that blue and purple.
I agree with you. That's a great A tier.
Yeah.
Same with the Cherry Limeade. I would move their Cherry
Limeade.
Limeade for sure.
What is that?
This
what is that all pink one? What the fuck is that?
this
I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that. It's probably shit.
it's cotton
What flavor
candy.
is that? Oh yeah.
Cotton
get that out of
candy.
there. Get that out of there.
I think
Is it
that
the
belongs.
sherbet? At the sherbet on the right side of the screen?
That's the sherbet.
Oh, well, this is Nick's favorite flavor, but it's I don't think it's ours. It's
I'm thinking one of these. honest. To
I'm
be
not
honest,
thinking who the fuck approved this. To be honest, like,
yeah,
drink it,
it's
that's-
so sweet.
yeah, it's a little bit even too much.
Yeah. What do we?
Um,
This has to be down here.
yeah.
So this
Is that
was
like
like
the
rain.
is that Inferno? Is that what
Yeah,
they were doing?
that was the Rain Inferno. Yeah, and it was
Those
bad.
didn't go well. Those didn't go well.
This was, I believe, this was the one of the Bang. I think this is the Bang sweet tea. So it's not the iced tea lemonade. It was the sweet tea, and I didn't love that.
I never had that. There was only a few Bang flavors that I had, to be honest with you.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. Now Bang root beer was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Root beer blaze. That was really the only
Yes.
one that I'm like, I'm in on this. The other Bang flavors are just kind of meh.
It was the root beer and the real like iced tea lemonade, which was like a green can, like it was brown and green, which terrible colors for a drink can.
Yeah.
I mean, this has to go right there. That's the Bang cotton candy.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer. This is the Swedish Fish Ghost. It was a very sweet flavor. You couldn't have a lot of them, but like when you did drink it, you were like, man, that's killer. I believe that's a strong A.
Yeah. Me too.
That's a strong A. It's borderline S, but by the rules that we've done, if you have to ask, it gets demoted.
Yep.
The one that's fucking with me right now. These two right here. This is the Orange Cream Ghost and the Sour Patch Kids Blue Raz. I feel like the Sour Patch Kids has to be undoubtedly S tier.
Yeah.
Like that's extremely solid.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be like available. I think they're going to do like a
Anymore.
remake of it, but
Yeah, they did. They kind of just went to like a full Blue Raz
yeah.
and used a very similar flavor profile.
I used to be really high on the orange cream, to be honest, and it's not as much anymore. I think
Same.
I think I drank too much orange cream energy drinks. Like between that, Rain, those are just kind of the main two. But
And now that they have the raspberry cream, I think it like definitely takes the light away from the orange cream, and I'm like,
yeah,
yeah,
I
the
think
raspberry
that's
cream
better.
is so much better.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either
To me, it's
A or
like-
B.
I think it's B to me.
I think it's B.
If you would ask me like a couple of years ago, I'd have been like, oh, like S or
That's
A.
an S. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think about? I mean, we do have the Ghost America Pop is right here. I think it's like a B tier, B or C.
Bro, to me, it's C. Like I just don't. I think I'm just tired
America Pop just
because-
doesn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Ghost Mango? We haven't seen it in forever. I think the flavor might be
Yeah.
discontinued.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. I had it. I was never a
okay.
big fan of it. Again, it's tough to do mango well because mango's more of it's not like it isn't gonna stand out a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's usually more of like a mellow flavor.
It usually, like, if it's mixed with something like the Strabango margarita flavor, amazing. Even the Strabango flavor, I think, is really good. But the mango by itself, I think that's the distinction that makes it really tough.
Yep.
And
Usually trash.
all right, I think
C,
C.
for
I think
sure.
C. And then the last ghost one on here is the Sour Patch Kids flavor. Judging by the green on the can, I think
Wait,
that
that's
is
like
going to be the watermelon.
Is that the Warheads?
Or sorry, the
Or
Warheads. The Warheads
Green apple
watermelon.
or watermelon?
I think that's the Warheads watermelon.
It was all right. It was just too much.
It was
just
a
too
lot.
much.
It was a lot. I think I'm gonna
Like-
go.
Like,
It's
I think
one of
they
these
did-
two.
I think it's C. Like I think they did the flavor really well.
I
but,
just
like,
don't know if the flavor
palatability
itself.
wasn't- Yeah.
Yeah, like it is a watermelon Warheads flavor to a T, and it is a really
Like,
good flavor.
Like you.
I
made
don't know if I
drink
can rip a
based on
can.
Yeah, like you made a drink based on a candy that like
People pucker.
people like pucker and like after you have like two, you're like your gums.
My
are
mouth is-
sore. And then you
my mouth
and then
hurts.
you liquidize that and put it into a 16-ounce can.
What are we thinking? There is one Red Bull on here that I'm like, it's a goated flavor. It's been around for a long time.
Coconut
And
berry.
that's where I was going. Coconut. I'm not a coconut guy, but god damn it, that coconut berry's pretty good.
Yep, and it was one of the first like seasonal flavors that they made permanent and made a sugar-free edition, which I
And
respect. And kind of
sold
lit the
and
way
sold
for
cases of that coconut
exactly.
berry. I'm thinking solid B.
Yeah, me too.
Still a little pricey, but man, that flavor's good. What about our peach ultra zero?
I think it's
That's
C.
right. That's where my head goes right away. Is C.
Yeah,
Solid but not great. I believe this. I'm
that's the
sorry.
juice. That's yeah. Get that out of
Uh,
there.
what about the OG Monster?
OG Monster. Again, I'm not a huge like the OG Monster and OG Red Bull flavor are similar. I'm not a
I
huge
like.
fan. It's just so much like sugar too. Like
Yeah, it's Gut Rot City.
yeah, I mean it's like that's like the logo is what made Monster like famous, like that green
Yeah,
Monster logo, which looks sick still. But
but if I can get
unless
if
I'm
I
in
can
the
get the
X
like
Games, I'm probably not drinking that or like in a
yeah,
NASCAR race.
if I could rip the zero carb of that one, I'll do it. I think that goes up to C, just like Red Bull zero or sugar free gets bumped up. But because it's the
Yep.
full sugar, you got to stay low on it. I'm just gonna help us out. Probably just yeah,
Put all those bangs down at the bottom.
just fucking garbage.
Yeah, absolute trash.
I mean,
What
these
about? I've
are
never had these. I don't think I've ever had any of like the Monster Java coffee flavors. To be honest with you,
I'll I think I can help us out here, and I'll just do this. Bang,
like I'm sure they're
bang.
just. I'm sure they're similar. Like really sweet. I'm sure they taste like. I mean, if you're into like sweet coffee, they taste good. But with the
Yeah.
expense of how many grams of sugar?
Yeah, like this if you have like these two flavors, if you have a sip, it's not terrible. This is like their mocha, that's like the vanilla. I'm pretty sure this is like the caramel flavor, which
Yep.
ew.
And then
And then
is
this
the other
is
one
just
like an
like
Irish cream or something like that?
it's like
Or
a
what is it?
300 milligram version, I think, of like a light cream coffee, and
Okay.
it's yuck.
300. I love how it just says 300 on there, like it's
Yeah.
a movie.
This is Monster coffee. All right. I mean, we're getting lower on the list here. Rain orange cream. We've kind of talked about like we knocked Ghost down, right? And I think Ghost had the better of the two orange creams. That's just me. But seeing that the orange cream Ghost is in a B tier, I think it puts Rain in a position to be either B or C because I think the Ghost is a better orange cream.
Yeah. I'm going I would go C.
I
It's
like
probably like
that.
my yeah, it's definitely not my top flavor if I'm
Oh,
gonna like it's
we missed a Rain, by the way. The Sunny D flavor.
oh I haven't had this. I've had the pre-workout, the Rise Sunny D pre-workout, and I didn't like it a whole lot to be honest with you. Like it was a little bit too much like maybe it was just the powder. It was like tasted more like Tang than it did Sunny D.
Did you just
It
pull
was
out Tang?
yeah, man, Tang. You know what I mean? Like the powdered. Um, yeah, shit. Like aging myself here. It's
You're
weird
younger
that
than
I
I
don't
am.
know what that is. I know. It's like, is it weird that I know what that is?
I did click on this, and in my head, I hit the Family Guy like, "Oh, Sunny D, all right."
But yeah, I didn't. I wasn't a huge fan.
What about Monster Pitch Black?
Trash. Put that down at the bottom. I know you're a fan, but we have to. What was the flavor even? Like blackberry or something?
Oh my god, that is not
Bro,
drink.
what the hell is that? Is that a dinosaur?
Oh, it's Ultra Black. Sorry, we were thinking of Mountain
Yeah.
Dew Pitch Black, which is pretty
Yeah,
good.
like you're. Let's look up the right thing so we don't, you know.
The flavor is black cherry.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, Maybe I need to try
Then
another
there's
one because I usually like black cherry flavor.
I'm trying to figure out what this last one is. It's that darker can because the new light green can is like ultra guava.
Yep.
What is the dark green? Or like darker teal, I should say. Not Vice Guava. It's not Fiesta Mango. They don't even make that colored can anymore.
They do make
This
the
is
blue though, according to that.
Yeah. The blue is still so good. Wild passion fruit. That looks pretty good.
That's a new one. I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah. And then we ranked the rosé, which is not bad. It's not great. I do like the Fantasy Ruby Red. It's just like a red grapefruit.
Yep, that one's solid.
But what is this? So what is this last green can? I think it's like a different color of the mango. Oh no, the new blue can is the Blue Hawaiian, which I also really like the Blue Hawaiian. So even if we kept that up there, that's got to be another version of like. Did I get teal turquoise? Jesus.
I think it's just like a duplicate. It's either the same.
Ultra Fiesta, that's what it was.
Isn't that almost the same as like the mango?
I think it is. I think it's super similar, and they just made it more mango-y with the orange on the scratches.
Yeah.
Should we just place it with the mango?
Yeah.
It's a C tier.
That's fair.
And then we have to find our monster rehabs here. Oh, jeez.
Rehab iced tea lemonade. That used to be
that Rehab iced tea lemonade, super good. But so is there a yellow can on there? There is. We have a Rehab lemonade. Is that the Rehab lemonade, or is that just a different?
I've never
That's
seen
gotta
that
be.
like all yellow. It has to be, right?
Unless that's the Monster Juice.
If it's the juice, it's way worse.
It's gonna be the juice. I bet it's the juice. So we gotta rank that low. That's gotta get low.
Yeah, they missed with the juice.
Who the fuck approved that?
No juice.
Monster Rehab, and then we have 2 red flavors. Monster Rehab. We have the Strawberry Lemonade Monster Rehab.
Never had it.
By default, we'll just go safe. Who the fuck approved this?
We're getting down to the bad ones now, boys.
Yeah.
It's not looking
And then
good for the remaining beverages.
Watermelon as a drink. And a Monster Rehab. I feel like that's got to get who the fuck approved this.
Yeah. It's tough for me to say if I haven't had any of these. I haven't even heard of some of these, like those last couple.
So we have the Red Bull Red is the Red Bull Red is a watermelon. It's not terrible. Honestly, if there is, I would say C tier. If there's one Red Bull, or if there's one watermelon flavor out there that I don't hate, it's that.
Yep. And they did make a sugar-free version of that, which
that kind of sells you how good it was. Yeah.
Yep. I'm all for it.
Red Bull Green was a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit.
Okay.
I could go who the fuck approved this? Especially in a sugared drink.
Yeah, I haven't had it, but
And then Red Bull Yellow. What was Red Bull Yellow? Tropical.
Oh, this was like the tropical. I had this down in DR actually. Somehow they had like the original, the sugar-free, and then the full sugar one. I think I had it when. Can't remember who. I feel like we had a guest on. The flavor is like solid, but it's like it was full sugar, so I hope it was going to be
C tier?
decent. Yeah, I feel like
we just gotta
probably made me pretty happy.
We just got to get our rise flavors. The hard part is a lot of these cans were cut off, so it's like we're trying to piece it together. Yeah, this was like their Baja Burst, which I hate to say it, but it sucked.
No one's really done the Baja Blast very well, huh?
Other than the Mountain Dew.
and then there was
Rays, and
We tried
Rays
that
was
one. That one
terrible.
was horrible. God,
So
I
we
was so
should just-
excited for it too.
We should just go down here then, I think.
Yep. Get that down there.
Rise Ring Pop. I feel like Ring Pop's not a flavor that I'm like, oh, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
And you don't make a sucker an energy drink. I feel like you gotta go, who the fuck approved this?
Yeah. I get what they were trying to do, but
Yeah, like I see your head. I don't want to see what's inside of it. So we have type. Oh, that is a tiger's blood.
oh, if it's anything,
Bang!
not a fan of tiger's blood on this show, especially the Gorilla Mind.
Yeah. And then the last one that we actually have the ability to rank because it's a relevant energy drink now that we haven't swapped out would be Smarties Rise flavor.
Haven't had this one either.
I
can see
don't.
it getting similar to like Skittles, where it's just like, how do you discern between the different flavors of like Smarties? It just kind of blends together into like an amorphous flavor, kind of like the America Pop. But have you actually had it?
Mm-hmm. It's not great. It's very chalky. Like it's weird that like, you have a drink that's chalky. So I'm gonna go Uggy.
Okay, man, that was brutal towards the end. We were just only living at the bottom too. That was tough.
I know. It's just not good. Like especially towards the end, like you said, we're sitting down there.
Yep, man, it's just the nature of the game. Okay, so we got a nice little bell curve, maybe skewed towards the side of shitty energy drinks. Again, obviously, like this, we didn't have any Gorilla Mind, any bum in here. But we got a nice little. I mean, how many do we have? Five S tier out of probably
38.
40. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 40.
64 images.
Wow.
And
So
we
it's-
didn't 61 or 59. 59
Okay.
images we used.
That's good. I don't want it to be like, oh, we got like 20 S tier, because it's not S tier at that point.
Yeah. Not everything can be great, but that's what makes the greats so great, as well as like the A tier. Like the A tier, like a lot of these have arguments to be bumped up. We kept it more conservative for this, which is okay. Even some of the B tier has the opportunity to get back up to A. But just with our barometer and what we had in front of us, that's what we did.
Yep.
So I'm gonna reset us here so we can get to our other
Some
one.
gym equipment.
Now, this is a list. I didn't curate this list, but I think this would be a fun one. There is another of this list that's kind of fun, but I want to get after this one. This could be absolutely dog wash and or just insane. So let me pull this up here. We also have an exercise list. But
That one could get real hairy real quick. But I'm good if we want to do it.
I like where our head's at right now. Let me go entire screen. This screen, share. I had them all pulled up, so I was like, okay. First one. I mean, so we have S, A, B, C, D. So do we want to rename any of ours? I feel like D, like we just have to be
Dog water.
worthless.
Yeah, worthless is good. Oh,
Why
these
did
are
you spend-
there's some bad ones here. Can you add like upload your own images to this?
Yeah. So we might be able to like
Great.
recreate one of these later on down the road.
Sell the house.
God, if I could type.
Grab Mom's credit card. I like it.
Yeah. So we have sell the house as our S tier, definitely take a loan as our A tier. B is grab mom's credit card. C, why did you spend your money? And D, absolutely worthless.
Okay.
Foam roller.
This one's tough because
If
It's
you do,
not.
if you buy it to foam roll, it's worthless. If you're buying it to like use in weird ways, I don't hate it. Like when people
Yeah,
like
like
split it in
there's a
half
lot
and use
of
it as like a pad for bench or something.
right. There's a lot of like secondary benefits to it. And, like I
Yeah,
like it to just like crack my back. I know it's not like doing anything revolutionary, but it just feels good on my back. Um, I
I
mean,
feel like it'd be a why'd you
you're
spend
not
your money,
okay.
but make your plead
You're
your
probably not
case.
gonna find you're probably not gonna find a gym without one of these though. But does that just mean everyone that
Is wasting money.
yeah.
See, I don't see a ton of utility unless you're like I said, a more avid lifter who's like maybe using it as like remember how we used to use it for like the glute bridge with foam roller calf raise where they have some
Yeah.
instability on that.
Yeah.
But
You
like
go,
if you're
why'd you
just getting
spend your
on there,
money?
yeah, the the hanging leg raise machine,
Oh, like the captain's chair?
yeah,
I like it, but you can do the same thing with just like a
a
pull-up
bar,
bar, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like kind of a nice to have, but I get why people spend it, but
I
again,
feel
it's not the
like
same as foam roller.
it's got to get bumped into there.
I mean, it's nice. It is nice. Like some of them that do have like the pull up and the dip bar too on the captain's chair. That makes it a lot more versatile. But
Mm-hmm. The cable crossover.
oh, elite.
Like
Sell the
that's got to be
house
sell the
though.
house. Sell the house. I mean, do
You
we
can
even
you
need to
can
discuss that one?
no. Yeah, you can do a lot of shit on it. It's pretty versatile. That one looks like it has a pull up, like a pull up chin up grip on it as well.
And then our a lap pull down. This is a hard one.
I like a lat pull
I
down because they're expensive. They're not like totally necessary, but I think you can get
a lot of
you can do a
utility out of it.
yeah you can do a lot of cool stuff. I mean, you can do especially if they have like the seated cable attachment at the bottom. That one doesn't look like it
Mm-hmm.
does, but we don't have to go with that.
I
You
would
can
say definitely
do
take a loan.
yeah for sure.
Like it's a very very utility piece. But
Yep.
if you have a cable crossover, you don't need it.
Right, but it's nice like if for bigger guys that can't do pull-ups and you want to get a lot of volume in and you're tired of just doing like eccentrics or using a band, great way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just rip an AMRAP set and just absolutely go till failure.
Yep. Overload eccentric lat pull downs where a partner helps you on the way down and you just do the
Pops the
full
pin.
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's cool. Yeah, I liked where that's at.
Squad
Barbell and
rack.
rack. It got to be sell the house.
That's sell the house.
That's a
If you
non-negotiable.
if you're in any gym in the entire world and they don't have that, get a new gym.
Exactly.
If you're building a home gym, if you're building an athletic performance center, anything like you are getting that.
Yep.
That's your I'm
Bread
gonna
and
even
butter.
do this. I'm doing that just because I had to move it ahead. I think that's the most necessitating thing in any gym.
100%.
Do we want to treat this as a standalone pull-up bar, or do we want to treat it as the door frame chin-up bar?
It is what it is. It's the door frame chin-up bar.
If you don't have, go ahead.
I mean, if you're buying it for a gym, you're probably in rough shape. But you got to pay homage to like when you were like 14
And your
and
dad
your
hooked you
parents.
up.
Yeah, your parents bought you that, and you can just rip pull-ups at any time.
I feel like it's a grab mom's credit card.
Yeah, 100%.
Even if we just go
Usually, like,
strictly off the
kinda cheap,
nostalgia
too.
aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could get one of those at Walmart, and it usually served
Mhm.
its purpose.
Yep.
A lifting belt.
Belt?
I don't think they're super necessary.
No. This could go a lot of different
However,
ways.
like if you swap that out for knee sleeves, I would rather say that get knee sleeves. Like
Yeah.
I squat every time in knee sleeves now, and I love it. This the tension on my legs is incredible. I don't think a belt is necessary. Now, when you get
No.
super heavy on a squat or you get super heavy on an RDL or a deadlift, I love it. I don't know how truly necessary they are though. I feel like it would, and I don't know, man. It's just when you bring into those cases, it's like that's definitely take a loan. But like on the broader purpose of the average person, or even just anybody who's like going to the gym, like
It's
a
like,
lot of
why'd
our
you spend your
athletes aren't.
money?
Yeah, a lot of our athletes aren't using it. I feel like it's like a grab your mom's credit card or why did you spend your money?
Yeah. To me, it's a why'd you spend your money for most people.
Great
Special cases,
accessory,
it's
but not
obviously,
necessity.
yeah, exactly.
The stability ball. This is a hard one too because it's like the foam roller.
Yep.
If you're
A lot
if
of
you're
different
doing the
uses that are better besides the one that they probably tell you to use it
yeah,
for.
its intended purpose is not what we give a shit about.
Yeah. Great chair. Like if you want just like a mobile chair for your desk, I like them for like hamstring curls on the stability ball. You can do some
Yeah.
like some ab stuff. They're sick for like games. Um,
Yeah,
we,
throwing them
we
at
play
each
this
other.
game. Yeah, honestly, we
Kind of
play
like a
this game where we
dodgeball.
have exactly like we play this game where we just get people in a circle. One person goes in the middle, and they have to dodge people trying to throw that at them.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
why'd you spend your money or worthless?
We'll go why you spend your money. I think it still has like
I think it has
some
utility.
value.
We just don't have anything in there, and like looking at the like what's left, I don't know if we're gonna have anything that is a worthless.
Yeah, I mean you can make cases for all these.
Yeah.
There's a few of them that are
Smith
ridiculous.
machine.
Oh, Smith machine. Underrated. I think that's like definitely take out a loan for me. Like get the
I think
barbells
it's a
first. Get the barbells first. Free weights, but like a Smith machine, underrated.
I think it's like a grab your mom's credit card, not
Okay.
a definitely take a loan. I like a Smith
Okay.
machine, but here's my problem with this: barbell weights squat rack is definitely better than a Smith machine for
Mhm.
almost everybody. And then we look immediately like I know we're judging this by itself, but you look immediately to the right of that and you see something that I see as a lot more utility and better than a Smith machine.
Yeah.
And that is the leg
press.
press.
It's true. We gotta go leg press, take out a loan, and then Smith
Leg-
machine, grab mom's credit card.
Leg press is such an underrated. I don't care if it's this version of the leg press or if it's the vertical leg press, whatever it is, or if it's the unilateral leg press where they can move independently and when you pull the pin. It's so underrated. It feels great. You can get to such extreme range of motions and you're doing it safe. Whether you think about like you're on the second kind of like squat or knee extension exercise in a leg day in a Globo gym, or you're in a rehab setting, or even if you're just you have the capability. If I had a leg press around where on a day that I didn't feel like squatting but I could leg press, I would do it. I look at it like a belt squat in that kind of form, and I just think they're awesome. And just move your feet, change a little bit of where you're getting the activation throughout your muscles. They feel great. Like I don't like even after you wobble around when you're like, I'm gonna rip high rep leg press. I'm like, that feels awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm all for it. Dumbbells.
Dumbbells.
Sell the house.
Sell the house. You gotta have dumbbells. Gotta have dumbbells. You have to. I don't think anything else needs to be said about that. It's a necessity.
Yeah.
Throw them, jump with them, lift them.
Yep.
The
What is
bench.
this next one? Oh,
I think they're
just
counting
the
that as.
bench.
I think we're gonna count as the bench because we already have. Well, maybe. Hold on. This is the squat rack. This is the bench. I think over here is the barbell and plates.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the bench.
Well,
the bench
you gotta
itself.
have a bench.
Do you? Do you? I love a floor press.
But
However,
nothing more than a bench press.
that's the thing, man. My ego is like, go get the bench. Now, this is a flat bench. I do want to articulate that. This is not an inclined or a movable bench. This is a flat bench. And it doesn't appear to be a competition style flat bench. So it's not the Thompson wide pad. Shout out my big boys who like to throw weight up on the bench press. I feel like it still definitely take a loan.
Yeah. It is.
It's great to have. It's almost a necessity, but not quite. The treadmill.
Treadmill.
I'm gonna make an egregious argument, but I'm gonna let you go first.
I like the treadmill because like if you want to do like some incline walking and you're not close to like a hilly area, but you can always just run outside.
That's what makes me want to go worthless.
And they're really expensive. They're really expensive, and they're like, I don't know. They take up a lot
They're
of space.
It's a large footprint. Every gym you go to throws a treadmill in there and says it's a gym now. That's what that right there pisses me off. Like when you go to a
Like,
hotel,
I hate the default hotel gym is just cardio equipment. Like it's just a treadmill and a bike, and they call that the fitness center. It's like, come on, dog.
that makes me want to go worthless right there.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck cardio.
If you guys don't agree with us, then I want you to comment down below and tell me why you don't agree with us and why that was stupid. But I live by that statement, is that I think it's worthless. Now, I'd like an exercise bike because you can turn the dampers up. You can get a nasty sweat. You can throw it right next to each other and get like an interval of like a bike and something else. But with a treadmill, I just don't see the utility for what you have to like have.
Yeah.
A prone leg curl. I feel like that's Grab Mom's credit card. I feel like that's a Grab Mom's credit card.
It'd be better if it was the seated leg curl.
Yeah.
But the prone is still really good for getting some good knee flexion work. It's just not the
isolation,
same as like a roller. Like
yeah,
I'm a fan. And another thing I like to do here is like you have to really load it up, but you can kind of you can sit on the edge, like backwards on it, and use it as like a seated calf raise.
Like
if you don't have that.
I like it.
Some of them even go down far enough that you can use it as kind of like a hip thrust, which is kind of cool.
Especially when you use like the back of the edge, like where he's got his knees, like as like your support pad. I think that's sick. If that was like a Nautilus or if it was like Arsenal or Prime, I think it would get bumped because then you'd have like your multiple resistance curves and the ability to swap it around. But because it appears to be like a Life Fitness kind of piece of it, then we'll go that way. Kettlebells. Kettlebell's my guy.
Oof.
It's hard because like I think there's utility in them. Especially like when you think of like where the center of mass is on like the weight. But if you already go and sell the house on dumbbells, I don't think you need kettlebells.
No, I don't think you need it. It's cool because they're kind of like that awkward load. And like obviously you can do, kettlebell swings, but like you can do that. You can get hip extension with other stuff, probably in a better way too.
I think it's a why'd you spend your money?
Yeah, I think it is too.
I think they're sick. They're definitely a cool utility piece. Yeah, I think if you're basing your gym around it, you have a problem. Sorry, CrossFit, but
yeah, I think you can do most of the stuff and get pretty close with dumbbells.
Yeah,
if not do more. So
this one, these like the mini
bands, booty bands,
the booty bands.
I think those are worthless. Like pretty much, you can do it. I think you can do almost anything
with a cable. If you have a cable crossover, you don't need them.
Or even like a partner.
That's true. Now I do like a standing like psoas march with them, but do you need it? I also view them as like an accessory piece to like if you have like the really thick ones, and you want to hook them up to something for like rebound jumps, but that's not their intended purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with if we're using this variation of them, I think worthless.
Yeah, and I mean they are cheap, but still, it's like I don't know.
You want to keep buying them every 5 minutes because you just snap them.
Yeah, bro. I mean the clamshells aren't moving the needle.
No,
to me.
No. A jump rope.
Elastic. That's a jump rope?
Mm-hmm.
I like jump rope.
I like jump rope too. I think number one, it's great. Great cardio.
Getting extensive ground contacts. Rhythm is a big one. You'd be surprised how many people like can't jump
Don't
rope
have
for
it.
like yes, yeah, exactly. Like I think it's getting extensive ground contact. I think it can be really good in like a return to play setting.
Corle
To kind
Roca,
of
Blanco Hermano.
yeah.
I think it's a grab mom's credit card.
Yeah. Pretty cheap too.
You
There's a
can
lot of
probably
stuff
find
you can
it.
do it.
You can probably find one for $5-10. You can get a nice one for, I think the most expensive one you can get for like 40, and that's like with the
Yep.
bearings for like the actual metal cable. I think that like if you're starting a home gym, or like if you just want to have some extra pieces in the gym that provides value, I think a jump rope's an easy way to do it.
Yep.
Med ball. Now, this is the bouncy med ball. This isn't the soft med balls that we love. This is the bouncy one that you can't slam, and if you throw it, it's ricocheting somewhere big. This is a med ball that is a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. It's more of a why'd you spend your money. I can
I
still
think so
find
too.
uses for them, but
Not the same.
yeah, not the same.
The soft med balls that you can throw into a wall and throw into the air, and they're okay. They're not going to ricochet everywhere. Or like the sand filled ones, like the slam balls, like much those probably are definitely take a loan, grab your mom's credit card. This version of a med ball, I think just it's why'd you spend your money, especially when the other ones are out there.
Yeah.
The seated calf raise.
I like the seated calf raise. There's a lot of other ways to do it though without buying the machine.
Mm-hmm.
Barbell, dumbbell.
The machine is comfortable though.
Yeah, it is.
But I agree with you. Like you can grab a barbell and a couple pads, throw that on your
Yep.
knees, and get it done.
Dumbbell, donkey style calf raise for those of you who know who that is. Grab a partner.
Yep.
Yeah, if I'm building
I love
a
the
facility, I'm gonna get it. For a home gym, definitely not. It just takes up
Yeah.
time. I don't know.
Do you want to judge us on a home gym or a facility? I know we've kind of hopped around on how we're doing it, but
I feel like we've treated it more like home gym, though. To be honest with you,
and therefore,
let's go. Why'd you spend your money?
Oh God! If this doesn't get ranked high, Gabe Mason is going to call us and choke us through the phone.
Yeah, what is that? Hammer row?
Hammer strength row.
It's got to be to like take out a loan or sell the house.
You got it. Yeah, it's one of these two. Gabe would immediately say, "That's sell the house."
Yeah,
I feel like it's got to be one of these. Whichever one you please. I'll drop it. You just. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna go back and forth.
I don't think it's more important than a leg press, though. So I think we got to go take a loan. If I'm picking one of those, I gotta go leg press.
Easy curl bar. I think it's worthless.
Yeah, I mean they're comfy, but you just don't. Yeah,
they're comfy, but like for most people, like
use the
isolation
dumbbells
or the following machine.
Yeah, preacher curl machine.
Preacher curl machine.
Again, I like it, but you can do a spider.
You can
curl.
do.
You can do a preacher curl like on an incline bench with one dumbbell.
Now I see your argument. I raise you. Your resistance curve.
Yeah, it is nice. I think you can get something similar
with a partner,
or I was doing this the other day. Go on a cable, put it at the bottom, go into like a full squat, put your elbows on your knees. You're like crouching. It's almost like a preacher curl. I don't know if you ever tried that. It's kind of rips.
No, but I might.
Not quite the same. You should. It fucking rips.
I think it's just why'd you spend your money?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm building a facility, I'm going to have it because I'm going to have everything. But
if I'm building a Jeff Nippard or like a Chris Bumstead gym, like that's going to be in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, I will say this is a side caveat, but the thing I've been loving for bicep work is just a straight arm dumbbell raise. We talk about who has some of the best biceps in all of sports? And the answer will amaze you. It's male gymnasts. And all of their bicep work is done long levered straight arm.
Mm-hmm.
So like taking that thought process, there is so much like bicep activation in a like single arm dumbbell front raise, like cross the midline. You get a nasty pump and it feels great. And you're also getting a little bit of shoulder work. Barbell and plates.
Gotta be sell the house.
Sell the house. You can have nothing. You can have nothing else but 2 6x4 mats and a barbell and plates, and you have a fully functioning home gym.
Yep. What was this? Pec deck? Reverse pec deck?
Pec deck. Reverse pec deck. I love this machine.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite machines. I love the pec deck.
I love it. And I know the utility is not great, but I love this machine. Yeah. I want to put it and definitely take a loan. I love this machine.
Yeah, I think it's take a loan or grab mom's credit card for sure. Is it
I say take.
Do you like it more than a Smith machine or a leg curl though?
Yeah, I love this machine. I love this machine for no reason. I love a pec deck.
Yeah, sick pec pumps. That's all. That's the only reason you need.
The other thing is you can sit backwards on it.
Yeah, the reverse pec deck isn't quite as good to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I think that's a pretty good ranking. I'll be honest with you. Now, what's something that you wish was on this that you would put in here?
Something I wish was on this?
Besides a seated hamstring curl, because I fucking love those.
Seated hamstring curl. I don't know. 1080 sprint. That's obviously going to be a...
sell the house.
More realistic, yeah. Sell your car and everything else you own too, because it's expensive.
Yeah. I think sleds. Sleds, I think, is like...
Boxes.
Sleds and boxes.
I saw you getting your jumps on yesterday. Those hurdles are elite. I love
those.
Hurdles.
Just incredible.
Yep, the best. You can make like obstacle course mazes with them to jump through, crawl through. Yeah, I think hurdles, like those adjustable yellow hurdles, would be up there for me.
I love those breakaway hurdles. Those are a sell the house at this point.
Yep.
A 4-way hip. Where are you putting a 4-way hip?
4-way hip. I feel like I haven't utilized it enough to know like if it's. We have one here. I need to start ripping on it.
I just think it's so awesome.
Can definitely get some good isolation work. I don't think you can probably get most of that doing a bunch of other exercises, but if you want to just directly go with like heavy hip flexion, stuff like that, adduction, cool with it. Like a pendulum squat or like a multi squat.
Oh, a pendulum squat would be amazing.
Yep. Like we have the Sornex multi squat here. A lot of shit you can do on it. Squats, split squats, jumps, calf raises, pistols, skaters, pitch shark. A lot of versatility there. Squats, RDLs, rows, side bends, Jefferson curls.
I do like the multi squat. That is pretty sick.
Seal row is elite.
Seal row is one of those weird ones though, because it's like you love it, but at the same time, are they?
You can set it up. Yeah, you can set it up.
Yeah,
on your own. Oh, what about bar? I mean, like a nice ass safety bar.
A safety bar is one of those. I mean, let's just talk about specialty bars.
Yep.
Like a safety bar,
open trap bar.
An open trap bar is elite. Especially when you consider like what you're able to do with that. Like you can go single leg variations. You can do everything that you don't normally get on there, and it's just, it's incredible.
Yep. Rings. I'm a fan of rings.
Big fan of rings. Big fan of rings. Let me see here. Boom. So this is the photo or the
Oh,
video
yes,
you were
sir.
talking about. Let me turn down the
Single
volume on
leg.
it. This is single leg takeoff. I mean, pretty proud of that. If we go back here, like the clearance off the single leg takeoff. Bang.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. And then there's a double leg takeoff that I didn't post. But the double leg here, pretty happy with this too. I'll blow it up for all the people who are watching on their phones right now. This is even higher. So this is 60 inches.
Oof. DeMarco.
But yeah,
Was Nick
DeMarco
hitting on
just
this too?
Oh yeah.
Let's
like,
go.
Look at that, dude. It was just kind of, you got to be a jock sometimes.
Facts.
Look at the hip cup, the clearance on that. Now, for reference, I am 5'8", legally as well. You know, I got measured at the freaking DMV. That I get to say that because they embarrassed me there. Tried putting 5'9". They were like, no, get over there. Take your shoes off. But, like, the landing when you get over, though, like, that looks like I'm about to fall. Be a jock, get square.
With the knee sleeves, too.
Yeah, I was hitting some heavy thrusters with this. I don't know why, but I was just like, let's do that. So I was like working up to like 205 just for some thrusters. Full front squat to a full overhead press.
I'm trying to think of other pieces of equipment that are just trying to look down into our weight room, because I feel like this is definitely the best, hands down the best facility I've ever had a chance to train at.
Yeah.
I like them, like mats that you can like roll around on.
Mm-hmm.
Those are nice to have. Trying to think what else. We have the back attack here. That one rips.
A back attack.
I like an assisted dip pull up. A lot of cool stuff you can do with that.
Just incredible. I'm trying to think of like all the good stuff here.
You a big fan of like the K-Box flywheel type deal?
I'm super interested in like getting into it, but
they
the
have
problem
one in
is
the
like,
right?
Yeah, the utility of it in a mass setting, other than like a rehab setting, it's tough. Or if you don't work with like individuals, if you're in the more like small team setting, or like in an individual ones, I think those are really really cool. But for like the masses, I just don't know. Because from like, you also think like it's gonna cost you so much, you know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like, sorry, I just clicked on Rogue here as we kind of go through this.
I mean, reverse hyper back extension has to be one.
That's got to be on there. A GHD, yep. Big fan as well. Let me pop this on here. Rogue Fitness. Let me pop into that.
Assault bike is obviously.
What about like attachments?
Ooh.
Like some of those like landmine attachments.
Yeah. Cable attachments in general.
For sure.
Like the mag grip attachments.
Where it's just like, it's no grip. It just lets you hook onto it. Yeah. Big fan.
Those.
Oh, a little pink barbell. Or pink squat rack. What do we think about, this is a hot take, like a functional trainer add-on onto your squat rack? I'm torn.
I like it. I love honestly.
As a home gym, I think it's great to save space.
Yeah. I mean, we even have them here. We have a really good Sorinex setup where half the racks are normal and then the racks are alternating between just a cable stack and like a lat pull down seated row. I wish we had because we just have like the single cable stack, so we don't have like
the double articulated.
Yeah, we don't have like the cable crossover, which like mean, we still have a pec deck, so still it's fine. Not that either of them are super, super necessary to begin with, but I like them. I'm sure they add a lot to the cost.
These two things, it's the dichotomy of man. One, I love the innovation. It's the air Rhino, so it's like the damper.
Oh, is it like a belt squat but for damper?
Basically like a K-box. This makes me want to throw up and put all the weights on a lat pull down and then just get underneath it and let go.
What is that?
It's a TV and a fucking squat rack.
I'm like
nobody needs that. Like they're selling a TV. It's a neat concept. Throw Team Builder up on there, be able to pull it up, bing, bang, boom, bop, bow. But however, who's paying $800 to put a TV on the damn, like you don't need Netflix playing right there while you're squatting.
Yeah.
HBO Max. Then you're going to pay a subscription to Rogue so you can get the timer calculation on there. Just not a big fan of that. So, that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But should we finish up here and
up?
Yeah.
Okay. The real ranking that matters. Bum cream soda. It's good, man. Like I said,
really
I still think
good.
I still like the root beer better. It's probably root beer and then like a tie between this and the iced tea lemonade.
See, I think I'm iced tea lemonade, then this and root beer.
Yeah. We're definitely in around that 9 range. Again, the one thing that's holding it back, 12-ounce can, a little bit more caffeine, but it's also just that's who Bum is, you know. We can't.
It's iconic.
You can't want it to be something it's not. So I'm going to say overall price, especially, you know, it varies a lot depending on where you get it. I'm going to go 8.8. Go 8.8.
Oh my gosh.
The root beer's probably like a 9.1 for me. I feel like the a little more caffeine holds it back a little bit, but still very solid.
I leaked to an individual yesterday my ranking. So you saying 8.8 is crazy because I gave it an 8.9.
Oh wow!
The boys are dialed. We're locked.
We're aligned
with each other.
We're alignment. That's staff alignment.
You know that when you come here, you're getting consistency, and that's what we do.
I'll write that down right now. 8.8, 8.9.
Like we could be consistently good or consistently bad, but we are consistent, and no one can say that. No one can say that we're not.
Yep.
With that being said, definitely follow us on Instagram. That is at bevboys.tv. You can also find all the Bev Boys clips as well as links to our personal Instagrams. You can find me at BSZUTKOWSKI, Shakuski. Frenchie can be found at
French_fit40. Much of the same shit. Bevboys.com. Buy a shirt. Hats. Bucket hats in the making. Maybe some beanies. You know, it's getting cold here. Well, not where I'm at, but, you know, it's getting cold in some parts of the U.S., so what better way to stay warm, but in true Bev Boys fashion.
That's what we do. Definitely go to our YouTube, our Spotify, our Apple Podcasts. Find a way that you can follow us on there. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Comment below if you guys think we missed something, or if there's equipment that you believe should have been on the ranking, if there's equipment that you believe that we missed, or if there's energy drinks that you guys think that we missed, let us know. But for sure, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.